This is true.
At first I thought it was mine.
Oh, I didn't. Your last name doesn't start with a D, does it? Does it start with a D, your last name?
No, he thought.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I could see how that would have been. What's happening? Okay. Are you guys ready? All right,
Yeah.
here we go. 703.
Time 7:03. I guess we'll get the meeting started, so call it to order. First on the agenda, wanted to make note of the April 11th minutes. Anyone have a chance to review those as sent? Any changes?
No.
Okay. We have a motion to approve. Second. Yeah. Second.
Was it you or?
I'll second.
Okay, thank you.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, the second item on the agenda today is the Dolce area variance public hearing. So, I'll first and foremost open the public hearing. If you want the motion or.
Motion.
Okay, go ahead, motion to open the public hearing.
So moved.
Second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Awesome. I'd like to welcome you guys up. Come on up and give us an overview of the project before us and.
Yeah.
Come on up.
Whatever you prefer.
You're real close, but.
For the recording, identify yourself.
Oh,
Thank you, yes.
I'm Rebecca Dolce, one of the homeowners.
I'm Tom Shira, the contractor that we put it in,
SCHEER.
PSCHIERER.
I'm sorry, could you do that one more time?
P is in Peter,
Yep.
S is in Sam, C is in Charlie, HIERER.
Got it, thank you.
Can I speak?
I just want to make sure, is everyone here aware of the project and had a chance to review the materials and whatnot? Yes, sir. Awesome. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so we're looking to put a generator in and we understand we need a 20-foot clearance from the property line. But the location in which we want to put it is only going to be a 13-foot clearance. And so we are here seeking approval. There's a included letter from our neighbor in support of our single neighbor on that side. If we were to, we did look at two other additional places on the property to put it, just neither of which will be suitable. One is on top of a gravity drain and the other is at the end of our deck currently, but we're going to expand and do like a patio in that area in the future. So not ideal, and both of those locations are also closer to my neighbor's house. So his preference would really be that it's at the proposed location, even though it's not 20 feet from the property.
Anyone want, but have any questions about it? So there's no one.
This is just a me curiosity thing. Did you approach the neighbor? Like when you set out to do all this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like, prior to knowing we needed a variance?
Yeah.
And we have a friendly relationship with him. I don't know if my husband might mention it in passing or not.
We're gonna do this somewhere on the side of the house.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if my husband did or not, and we talk to him pretty regularly, help us clear our trees from the storm, so we have a good,
Yeah, it's inconsequential.
Yeah. no, just, don't worry, he may have mentioned it to him.
Questions? Go ahead.
Utilities come in that front end of the home, up where the generator's gonna be,
Yes, okay, yeah, both the gas and the electric, that's
kind of what I figured.
that's why it was such a good spot.
Yeah.
Yes, the consultation, he's like, this is great, and then he's like, we have a problem.
And that was when I was looking at it in similar in context with that, there's like a basement window that's kind of there. Is that going to be covered from?
No, and that's why I have to get the generator 5 foot out, and the generator's 2 foot, so that's 7 foot, the property line's 20.7.
Sure.
So I'm off by about 1.5 feet or a little bit over that, because I think it's actually a 15-foot variance, right?
And I just meant from the length or the length of the sidewall, if it was actually going to impede anything with that basement window, but.
No, I'm,
Yeah, building code requires 5 feet.
Correct.
right.
From any window, right?
From any air intake vent, any window, AC units, yeah, there's.
Well, it was done with thought, you know.
Now the generator, they'll exercise itself once a week.
Once a week for 5 minutes, that's it.
Okay, if you discuss it with your neighbor and preferably a date, that's time and, okay,
Because it related to the noise. Yes,
yeah. okay.
Yeah.
Just as long as you agree on a
Well,
day. and
yeah.
time.
we'll pick something. We talked with him and he said, yeah, we'll sort out a day and time that we run it, so it's not annoying, for
Right.
lack of better.
And it is only 67 decibels at 20 feet, so it's not like it's real loud either. And then the neighbor's house is way back.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty far back, yeah.
If
Yeah.
the noise did become a problem,
Mhm.
would you be able to put in a sound barrier between the unit and the house?
Excuse my ignorance, but, so what does that consist of? Like a.
Just a flat wall?
Yeah, like a stockade fence or something.
Would it just go around the generator or would it have to go to property?
Usually just right in front of the generator itself.
Yeah,
To overextend like 2 or 3 feet on both sides,
yeah,
just to diffuse the sound from going directly towards the house.
sure. Yeah, we'd be willing. to do that.
Most cases are pretty well sound deadened now, right?
Yeah.
They've got like 2 inches of rock wool in them and.
Right, that's what I'm saying, it's 67 decibels at 20 feet, that house is probably 100 feet, I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
So, I mean, he'll barely hear it.
But thank you for being considerate of any future.
You know, at some point in the time, you know, they sold the property, you know, new neighbors came in, and there really is only about maybe 100 feet in between that area and the house itself. And you do have a large tree there, which would actually cover, you know, hide the wall from the road. And it may be something to put in at the same time, just to preclude any issues in the future. And it'd be rather inexpensive, $100 to put a slatted fence or something like that.
Yeah. That probably looks nicer, actually. Yeah.
And then, you know, it also hides it from, you know, people driving westbound on truck run.
Any other comments? Okay. Trina, do we have any public comments?
Nobody on, not at all. Public.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming up. We'll probably chat about this one right now, but you can walk and sit back there so you don't have to be up here, but thank you again for coming.
Yeah.
All right, just general discussion on the application tonight, so we want to make a motion on that, do we want to discuss it further, or? Do we need to post the public? Yes, we would, so I can have a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Back to what we're saying, we want to take action tonight or talk about it or? Anyone want to? Yes,
With the additional stipulation of putting up a sound barrier in between the generator and the adjacent house property. Um, There's plenty of egress for emergency vehicles and stuff like that along the sides. there's a house or a large tree that actually would hide it.
I guess I would consider the stipulation of the fence and whatnot. It sounds, there's a letter of support from the neighbor, there's not really any, obstacle there. I think it's just a potential consideration, it's not a net requirement.
But I would say if there was complaints, then action should be taken then.
But you wouldn't be able to address a complaint once we approve it, because it would already be in there.
Yeah, it would be a condition.
We could
If
make
there are
it-
any complaints, the applicant's required to buffer it.
Yeah, that's totally fine. We're worried about that.
Does anyone have a yes, motion to deny? We go through we go through the process, or just through the overall determination draft. Does anyone want to be the motion?
You make a motion to approve based on.
I'll question, second. That the area variance requested by Rebecca and Dolce. The applicant at 3 Trout Run for the same property zone RA1 to build a generator 13 feet from the easterly side setback. Near the southeastern corner of the house as shown in the application, where the town code section 260-106 requires a side setback of 20 feet. The motion is granted. Based on the following. Whereas the above applicants appeared before the zoning board of appeals, a public hearing held on July 25th, 24. And whereas members of the public were given the opportunity to comment during the public hearing. And where the application was sent and there were no comments, public comments, so. Whereas the application was sent to county planning board for review. Or general municipal law 239-M, the application was returned as a local matter
Without comments.
without comments. Now therefore be it resolved that this application constitutes a type 2 action under SECRA. And no further environmental review is required. And be it further resolved that the ZBA has weighed the effects of the requested variance on the health, safety, and welfare of the neighborhood and community. And hereby is grants as the recommendation, the application based on the following facts of finding. So we'll go through the 5 questions and we'll go through this together. The requested benefit can or cannot be achieved by any other feasible means. And then because to support those.
It could, you could put it in a different location on the back farm, but all that would seek to do would be aggravate the neighbor.
Right.
Yeah, it does place the generator closer to the adjacent property.
So it can be achieved by other feasible means because it can be based on a different location with negative impact to the current neighbor. That's what.
Yeah, I'm putting down here that because there are other alternative locations with a generator, but would be closer to the neighbor's property.
The request is or is not substantial. Because
It's not, it's like a 40%, 35% reduction. Okay. The request will or will not have an undesirable change in the neighborhood. Will not, I would say will not. It's a small. Small change to the 2 feet by 3 feet to the footprint of the property. A contained unit with decibel quieting, if it's considered You know, like, what is the industry term for that? Like all of a sudden, they throw in there. Mitigation, like, I'm trying to think like sound mitigation, but like you guys use a different term for like, we put a muffler on it and put some like foam on the side, right?
Well, yeah, basically that's what they're doing.
Okay, so sound mitigation.
So what I put was that, it would be a small impact to the setback with minimal noise impacts to neighboring properties.
Thank you.
The requested variance will or will not have an adverse effect or impact on the physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood or district. Will not.
They aren't making any major land changes.
This difficulty was self-created because the need for the requested variance is the applicant's desire to place the generator in the specified location. And then be it further resolved that this approval is conditioned upon the following conditions, which was the if noise complaints were raised, then
Yeah, the way I worded it was a generator would need to be enclosed in a noise deadening fence if there were noise complaints by neighbors.
all right. The foregoing resolution was offered by Ed Travis, who motioned it. And seconded by
Justin.
and meeting in ZBA held on July 25th, 2024. I guess at that point, we have it's been motion and seconded. All in favor? Aye. All right. Motion pass, impasse. All right.
Can you get your permit?
Yes, yes, you can. I am off tomorrow, so by Monday, I will email you your determination and approval letter, and then I put a hard copy in the mail. If I have your email address at all, the other Tom, I can copy you in on it. I don't know if it's necessary, but Rebecca will have it. And then you can pull a building permit then. Okay. Absolutely. I will let Corey know that it's been approved, but I need to get the determination, everything. He actually has to see any of the conditions beforehand. So yeah, you probably could even get it Monday if you want to come in. I do it first thing. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Yes, take care. You may go. Yes, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
I just sent it to you.
Thank you.
And to Christian.
Thank you. Does this one require signatures?
Yeah, Christian and Michelle's.
We'll work it out. We'll do what we need to do to get, okay, thank you.
All right, do we have any other agenda items to discuss? On a upcoming meeting, it looks like the month of August is.
I have nothing on your
Okay,
agenda.
August.
Yes. So this point, we're looking at September. If anything comes in, I'll let you know as soon as I know, but there's nothing on the radar.
Do keep me abreast of educational things though.
Absolutely. Okay, okay. Anything that comes in that you can also get done online as well. I send it so you don't have to physically go. But they do give lunch when you go.
Well, I was gonna say, you know,
Yeah.
people and like, oh my God.
Yes, yeah, it's nice to,
Somebody else here that's like under 40, you know? And like, oh, that's kind of disheartening. Yeah.
Awesome. Do we have a motion to close?
I'll make the motion.
is that you, Tom? And who is second? I'm sorry. Ted, okay.
All right, all in favor?
Hi.
I think we have a very good zone.
Yeah.
Please hold.